what are we supposed to do as the citizens whereby our government has not given us access to open data?
You need to demand.
But what are the channels?
You need to demand.
Because actually someone is asking here,
yes,
is a case like the Maandamano that has been going on,
yes,
is that a way of asking for, because when you look at it, there were two key issues in the Maandamano. There was the high cost of living and the opening of IEBC servers.
Yes.
So is that a form of open data? That is what they are asking.
That data in the IEBC server needs to be open to members of the public, whether it's open now or not, as the people in Maandamano are saying. It's another thing altogether, but it needs to be open where so that members of the public can be able to interact with it. They can download and do their tallies, just as it used to be when elections were happening, that you could go to that portal and download and do your tallies. So it needs to be open to that extent that people can be able to interact with that data.
So opening it for a short period of time is not as effective. Yeah,
you need to make it open because that's public data. You need to make it open forever for everyone to serve as a reference point. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what we need to do as members of the public, we need to demand, and that demanding does not mean Maandamano. You know, there are channels of demanding. One is do a memorandum and a request for that information. You can do a letter. You can go visit these offices and demand for this information. Say that you want this information to use it for ABCD. The members of the government officials can provide it through the internet, in websites, in reusable formats that people can be able to get it. But you can do petitions. You can actually petition a government agency to give you information, but you can also go to court to demand that this county government agency or this government agency is not giving me information that I need to use for my ABCD. Then Maandamano can be a last resort, because Maandamano is one of the way of demanding, and members of the public know that civil society sometimes, and political parties and politicians stage Maandamano, but that Maandamano needs to come as a last resort. Why am I saying Maandamano needs to come as a last resort? It's because the Constitution is providing us with ways, a lot of ways of actually asking and getting for this information.